Hi guys, so welcome back to today's episode. I'm going to be teaching you what it means to be a transcriptionist. Now, who is a transcriptionist? There is many questions popping up day by day about being a transcriptionist. Now, when you're talking about a transcriptionist, this is someone who can transcribe audios or videos into a text. Now, don't be scared. There are many platforms that can help you achieve that. If you want to start transcribing manually, that is going to take too much of your time, and I hope you know that. Now, if you are just a beginner, you don't have any idea about being a transcriptionist, do not worry. This video is absolutely for you. You're welcome back to today's episode. My name is Gladys, and if you just come across my video for the very first time, remember to subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be giving you more interesting tips on what you need to know and how to do it. And do you know that being a transcriptionist can actually help you gain up to $800 in a month, even $500 in a month, getting up to $200 in a week? Do you know that you can earn up to 1%, $1, or even 5% or 3% dollars while you work as a transcriptionist? Now, being a transcriptionist is something you would actually want to enjoy. If you're just seeing this for the first time, just know that you have come to the road and to a point where you need to monetize your skill of many things. Now, I'm going to be telling you some skills required to be a transcriptionist. If you want to be a transcriptionist, you must be very good at writing. Yes, becoming very good at writing, that is you typing. You must be very good at typing. Go and develop your typing speed. I understand you might be very scared of how am I even going to improve my typing speed. There are so many apps right now that can help you increase your speed in typing, even helping you correct grammatical errors. And trust me, you are also going to develop with time. You are going to increase your ability and your speed with time. It's not something you're going to rush aside. All right, I'm also going to tell you that another skill you need to be a transcriptionist is that you need to be accurate. Yes, your accuracy matters a lot. You need to be accurate in detecting, and it is very required of you. Please, if you want to be a transcriptionist, you should make sure you are not going to be making mistakes of mixing letters and words and statements together, okay? Because you might be able to get a work from a higher branch, and if you're not able to deliver very well, it is not going to help you. Another skill you need to be a transcriptionist is that you need a good communication skill. It is very much required of you. Getting yourself and being able to communicate very well, even with what you are going to transcribe and put down with your pen or your laptop or your tablet, is very important. You should be able to make out something that when your client sees them, they are not going to say they are not going to give you work next time or get angry at your work. So you have to do something that appears very perfect. Not actually, even if you are a beginner, this teaching is to help you improve your ability so that when you are working, you are not actually going to work as a beginner but work as even someone who has even started it for some time now. I have another message to pass to you. There are many aspects of being a transcriptionist. It has so many divisions. You can even transcribe podcasts. You can become a transcriptionist that can transcribe medical reports. You can transcribe speech. You can transcribe audios. You can even transcribe videos that has been recorded maybe in meetings, or videos or someone's music or sound or something that they just wanted to put down in a text. Or if even YouTube has the feature of transcript. All right, your videos or videos you see online, you can actually transcript your videos. Yes, you can transcript them and see the text appear. You can be able to do that. And in this video, I'm also going to show you some apps you can use to do your transcripts. Yes, if you get a job, you can be able to use these AI tools or AI apps, or just these apps or sites. You can even go on Google, make use of Google to search for this site, and you'll be able to use this site to be able to transcribe your work just when you get one. Now, some of these apps I'm going to be telling you, is one on my list today is going to be rev.com. Yes, Rev is an app. It's also a site where you can use to transcribe your work, and it's very relevant. Yes, it's important to use all these sites for fast delivery so that you don't waste too much time on delivering one work. Good. Having known that, I have another one on my list today. You can also make use of Go Transcript. This one, I'm going to be showing you on the screen how it looks, how you can be able to make use of it, sign in. Maybe you are new to it, you can be able to sign up or even log in if you already have an app. Yes, you can be able to log in and also see how much they pay on monthly basis for top earners and for beginners, even how much they pay just for one video or one audio you transcribe. All right, so guys, as you can see here, this is called Go Transcript. This is another platform where you can use to render your services, and I'm also going to go down to show you what you need to know, how you can earn, like how much you can be paid in a space of 1 month and even in 2 weeks. That's for people they are going to pay wages and all that. So let me not make this too close. So here is the price, this is the value, this is the price, this is what, this is contact center, where you want to, maybe help center, you want to get more information about the app, you understand, help me with orders and the rest of them. Now if you have not joined this app, you have not registered, this is where you're going to log in. That's, sorry, if you already have an account here, this is where you're going to log in. Now let me start from afresh. Maybe I will just show you how it looks from up so you don't make mistakes. So once you join by just typing in transcript.com on Google, this is what you are going to see. Then this is transcription jobs. You can see it up here, right? This is transcription job, and this is what this app is all about: flexible remote work opportunities for skilled linguistics. So enjoy your flexible remote work opportunities and the rest of them. Now you can earn up to $1.75 per minute, and fast. You can, this is two-step application. Then this is hiring for up to 40 languages. So if you even have more than one language, 2 languages you speak very well, you can just come down here and apply for work. All right, then let's just proceed down. Let me even show you more of this and how they do. Then this is stability and support. This is just all about them. You can come down here, read about them to know more. Then as we proceed, you can also apply for work here. Then so as you go down, I'm going to show you how much you can just earn, and this is what you will use to receive your money: PayPal or Pioneer. So this is how you can get your money paid into your account just after you must have done your work. All right, now they say we pay competitive rate for our online transcription jobs. So let's say you want to work in another languages, or they have another work for you in another language. Now this is where you're going to select. Now when you enter this Go Script app, this is where you also go and read their guidelines, so you don't make mistakes of doing the wrong thing on the app and going against the community guidelines. So we're always looking out to fill our open freelancers transcription job so we can grow our team and keep the races. So you can see where my cursor is, and this is just what you need to know. Now make sure you don't go against the community guideline once you're on this app. Now this is what you can be able to earn once you are here. Now per audio or video minutes, this is what you can earn per one video or audio you transcript. Okay, like any audio or video you work hard on transcribing to text, this is what you can earn in per minute, and this is what you can earn per month. So this is, you see, this is just what you can earn in a month: $980.0. This is what you can earn in a month. So if you're a new beginner, like a newbie, like I'm just showing you what you have to look out for and the things how you have to focus. Now this is top monthly earnings. This is up to $3,600. This is what you can earn in a month as well. This is top earning, and this is someone who is like starting, you've not really gone so deep in it. Now this is something you can earn for yourself. So having shown you this transcript, now I'm also going to show you another app where you can try. This is scribe, and we also have this happy scribe here. Now before we go over to Scribby, that this is Scribby. You can just put in your logins, and this is where you're going to put in your details. Or once you are already on the app, then you can just come here and press your login. Show you guys about happy. All right, so using Go transcripts, these ones can help you get your work faster. We also have other sites like transcribe, Scribby. You can also make use of happy scribe and the rest of them. So there are many sites you can also browse online. Yes, now what do you need to become a transcriptionist? There are things you need to put into considerations before you become a transcriptionist. You need to know that you should not be able to be doing plus and minus in a work given to you to transcribe. There is no need of you going to be doing phrasing, removing and adding of words that you feel like is not very accurate. Most of the times is not needed of you. All right, there are things that when you are doing them is not necessary. That is not the description of the work given to you. So you must not even do some phrases and removing and adding. So you don't need that. You don't have to do that. All right, now that is part of what you have to know to become a transcriptionist. Yes, and another ability you need to have, or what you should know you need to have, is working with time. Yes, you must always work with time so that you don't make mistakes of working or overworking yourself out, or even doing work more than the time required of you, or even sleeping on one work. Yes, you must not sleep on one work. When you are given a work, you have to be able to deliver accurately, fast, and with enough speed. So I don't want this video to get too long. That is why I'm also going to cut this video short and also show you guys more on the things I want you to know, and the things you should, like, there are so many things you should know when you want to become a transcriptionist. Yes, now you should also have the ability to do research on your own. You should have the ability to make researches on the things you don't understand, because becoming a transcriptionist is not something you will just wake up overnight and you say you are an expert right then. You just started it or something. It is something you have to keep researching on from time to time on daily basis. As time goes on, you are going to make more research and know more. Yes, it is, for every work there is always a dedication. So this is the things, the basic things I think you should know becoming a transcriptionist. Now, if you want to see more of the things you need to know about the work you're going to get, how to apply for jobs and the rest of them, this is also what you are going to take your time to watch. Take your time to understand, take your time to learn, and take your time to become perfect. Because I will also assure you, for every work you're going to put into GoScript and the rest of the platforms, it is not going to be a waste. Now, there is other apps you can use to master your learning, like become perfect. If you want to practice, there are apps like speech something. I've forgotten about that app, but if I remember it, I'm going to tell you guys maybe in the description. I'm going to also put in the description some apps you can use to learn, and the ones you can use to perfect your journey on becoming a transcriptionist. Now, some of the things you can also transcript is most of the audios gotten from creators, like content creators, even videos from content creators, not only for professional artists or medical lines or other things you might like. Even school stuff, even your lecturers might need you to transcribe for them, and this is where you come in. So there are a lot of even podcasts online that you may want to try out and see how it works, how to use it. Now let me also remind you that when you go on these apps or sites to practice on becoming a transcriptionist, there is something you must learn to do. You must learn to check the volume, adjusting volumes, like the volumes on the apps when you are trying to play your audio, because as you're playing your audio, you are learning and you are even trying to understand. Listening carefully is very important. Yes, your listening should be the number one thing that comes first. When you are becoming a transcriptionist, you should be very accurate and very good in listening. And when you are listening, you are very good at it. Now you should be very good to adjust the volumes on the platforms where you are using it, and when you are playing the videos there, you should be ready to adjust volumes, and so you can understand the statements, the lyrics, and everything said in the video, so that you don't omit. There is no need of you omitting, because you are not the owner of that script. You are not even the owner of the audio or video. Even if you are the owner of the owner of the audio or the video, you can as well use your own to practice. Yes. Now, what are the things you need to do this work? You need your laptop. If you want to find a job as a transcriptionist, you can use your phone to find a job. That one is allowed, and you can, is even easier and more accessible, right? Yes, a lot of people don't find it very easy to use their laptop to do a lot of things, and you're not very familiar with your laptop using it to find a work online. Now, I am going to tell you something that you have to do if you want to get your work done and completed as a transcriptionist. You need your laptop. Of course, you need your laptop to do your work, because your phone cannot even start playing the audios and the rest of them. You cannot start doing those works with your phone. Let's say you even get a client, you're not going to use your phone to do this work, so you need a laptop to do this work. Now, having mentioned what a transcriptionist means, how to describe how to transcribe. Transcribing is getting a video and transcribing it into a text that you can read. That is all about being a transcriptionist. Now, you are the transcriptionist, so you being the transcriptionist is you getting or transcribing the audio or the video into a text that somebody can actually read properly and clearly. Now, I've mentioned what it means to be a transcriptionist. I've mentioned the requirements of being a transcriptionist, where I talked about you listening carefully, how to type very well, perfectly, and being a writer is very perfect, and even making use of your time. Now, I have mentioned those ones, those are the skills you need to become a transcriptionist, right? Now, I've mentioned those. I also mentioned the other areas and types of transcriptionists. We have medical transcriptionists, we have other video transcription, content creator transcription, and the rest of them. You can even check them online. Now, I also mentioned what you need to do and what you need to know. Now, what you need to do as a transcription is that you need to be good at making research so that you will know more. Now, these are the things you have to do. Now, putting in effort in your work is also something you need to do as a transcriptionist. Now, that is aside on, I've mentioned that as well. Now, I also mentioned you being able to give in and deliver your work accurately without removing or adding anything when it is not even needed, because the work or the person that owns it or your client might not even tolerate it from you. That is it. And I also mentioned you making use of your volumes. Yes, let's say that the volume is too fast, is too high, or the speed of the video is too fast. You can always decrease it from 95 to 80, 70, 60 to how you can understand it better, so that you can be able to get what you need to know and hear every word that is said in that video or the audio, so that you can be able to transcribe it perfectly without forgetting or removing anything. Now, there is something again I need to add to you, telling you what you also need very well to be a transcriptionist. You need your headphone. Yes, you need a headset microphone, a very accurate one at that, the one that can give you a perfect sound, not a microphone or headset that you cannot use to hear what and everything said in that particular video or audio. So you need your headset, you need your laptop, you need your phone, you need your data, and you need a standard network connection. So these things are the things you need to become a transcriptionist at ease. Now, having mentioned all this, I also mentioned the apps where you can also find your work, where you can also register and be able to make your research and even practice. The apps and sites where you can also get all these sites. I told you, you can go to Google, you can go to ESTY to search for all these sites or something and even get more information. Now, again, you can also get a course on this particular topic I'm treating. You can get a course on being a transcriptionist. That is, if you have more zeal. This is what people are using to pay bills. They do this. This is a work. Many people are doing it, and many people are delivering in different languages. So many apps today no longer accept you giving or coming to their platform to transcribe in English. So, but they accept over 120 languages in different other languages, but not English. So you have to look for sites or apps that will accept you transcribing in English. It is very important. All right. So when you're looking out for platforms or sites that you're going to transcribe with, look out for the ones that accept your country, accept Africa, or that is if you're in Africa or whichever country you are in. look out for the country, the apps or site that accepts it. Now, I've mentioned all these sites, some of these sites. I've mentioned how you can be able to get this site, how you can be able to log in, which I also told you I'm going to show you on the screen, how to be able to sign up, how to get yourself into the app or into the site through Google. All right, so I don't want this video to get too long, like I said before, and I've come to the end of this video. So if you have any more questions you want to ask me about becoming a transcriptionist, tell me in the comment section, or tell me what you think about this teaching in the comment section. I'll be very, very happy to answer you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. My name is Gladys. You are free to call me Gladys the Influencer, and mind you, please don't waste any more time using your data to do any other thing. Instead, use your data to practice what I've just showed you right now, okay? And you will see that you are going to do exploits. All right, make use of this means and you'll see yourself going higher than you even expected. I'll see